Overview of your experience. Talk about the things that you were just talking about as we were walking through the hallway.
All right.
And keeping in mind that even what may seem like simple details are very important to people who have no concept of what you guys experience. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Good.
Go right ahead.
I'm Jim Rose, and I was born in Kentucky. And I entered the Army in September of 1943, and took my basic training in Amarillo, Texas, and my aircraft mechanic school there. And I took culinary school down in Florida at I can't think of the name of this place right now. But anyway, I was assigned to a crew, and we trained in Alexandria, Louisiana, and flew overseas. Long about the 1st of February, we started, about the 1st of February, we left flying to go overseas, and I got in my outfit in Fort Italy. About the 28th day of February of 1945. I didn't get over till late. And on March the 23rd, they shined a flashlight in my face early in the morning and told me I was flying. And I said, I checked the battle order last night and I'm not flying. And they said, yes, you are flying. The battle order was changed during the night. And so this would be my first combat experience. And so,
if I could stop you there and ask you to identify yourself and give that same kind of information.
All right, Paul Mitchell, and I'm from Iowa, Ames, Iowa, and I enlisted in the Air Force cadets in March of '43. I had to enlist so I could graduate from high school. I was following my brother, who was already in the Air Force, a pilot in P-38s. Didn't get called up till September of '43, and went down to Shepherd Field, Texas for starting cadets. And the first thing was to take a physical, and in that physical I proceeded to pass out on the blood test. More just nerves than anything else, but they proceeded to stamp on the top of my service record, unfit for combat. Well, now I said, that doesn't make any difference. But later on, I went to armament school, and someone proceeded to cross that notation out, and I was sent to aerial gunnery school and in Kingman, Arizona, and came back and joined my crew in February or March of 44, and joined my crew, and we went up to Sioux City, Iowa for transition. And in September, we picked up a plane in Newport News, Virginia, a Mickey plane, and then flew up to Gander, Newfoundland, to the Azores, to Marrakech, to Tunis, to southern Italy, left the plane there, and somehow got up to Foggia, Italy, and joined the 775th as a replacement crew. And we proceeded to demonstrate our capability of flying there as a crew, and nothing really happened. We got into town and things like this, but no big consequential experience. We in a 6-man tent that had one side spread out to give us a little more room, and it had just a 3/4 inch wooden door on the front, and didn't let much light in, so I took a pocket knife, carved a window in the door, and got some plexiglass from somewhere to get a little more light in. I had finally 20 missions approximately, I was armor and gunner, and proceeded to be put in as a toggler, which is a person who drops the bombs on the lead plane but did not have a bomb sight. I operated the chin turret, but fortunately saw no enemy aircraft in all my missions over there. Jim and I were on the raid to Ruhlen, Germany, a big synthetic oil refinery, in which we went in, and as we went into the IP, we lost number one engine. Whether it was flak or the engine just froze up, Jim could probably tell you more about that, as he was the aeromech on the crew.
What does IP stand for?
Initial point for your bomb run.
Yeah.
Then as we came out of the bomb run on the other side of the target, we lost the second engine, the number 2 engine. And at that time, the pilot decided, with 2 engines out on one side, trying to fly the airplane would be very difficult and it cost a lot to go over 500 miles back to the base. So he decided that we would up and strike out for a safe field that the navigator knew about, reported to him at the briefing in Foggia, and these were safe fields that were behind the Russian lines. So we flew over to Ryniki, Poland, which is just north of Czestochowa, and proceeded to make our final approach. And as we made our final approach, this was just a single concrete strip that, as we came down and about a ways out, suddenly a Russian truck pulls out in the middle of that runway, and we couldn't land. So the pilot proceeded to put all the power he had available on the 2 engines, went around again, and in going around, he lost the 3rd engine. And we came in, landed, the truck had gone by then, or it had been squashed, and went off the end of the runway. Now, in the flight from Germany to Poland, we ditched anything that was movable that was not necessary. We dropped the ball turret, we threw out ammunition, guns, things like this. I couldn't do anything with the ball chin turret because it was all below me and the accesses were not available to me. But all the other guns were checked out. Now, Jim was in the top turret, and he probably cut down to 50% or less of the ammunition that he had.